Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all well. Today's video is going to be a super exciting one. I am so excited for this one. I'm gonna be unboxing my top wish list plant. This is a wish list plant that I've had on my mind for over a year now. I did originally purchase this plant last year, but it just wasn't the right time to be spending so much money. I just had a lot going on as far as traveling and family stuff, so I ended up selling that back to the seller, and now I have the means and I have the time and I'm just able to give this plant everything that it needs at this point in my life. So I'm really happy that I have this plant back in my possession. Keep watching and you will see what plant I unbox today. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the plant, the box that the plant came in. I ordered this online from a seller on Etsy who is based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So yes, I had this shipped to me overnight because, as I mentioned, I live in the upper northeast coast of the United States, so it's very frigid right now. So I ordered this ASAP to be expedited to me. So I ordered it last night, got it today. So let's get to the unboxing. So this is the insulation that it came in. I'm really nervous. I don't really know why. I'm like so nervous, but like so excited. A little bit of everything. Okay. Oh, so much polyfill. Oh, yes. All right, here is the plant. Okay guys, so I just officially unwrapped the entire plant. This is the coveted philodendron strawberry shake. I'm so excited. It is so gorgeous. I absolutely adore this plant. So before I get into the specifics of this plant and why I love it so much, first off, I just want to talk quickly about shipping plants in the winter time. Unfortunately, I live somewhere that gets really cold during the winter months. And so I made sure to purchase this plant with insulation. This was the insulation that it came with. I also made sure to order a heat pack with this. So if you're not familiar with shipping plants or importing plants during the colder months, you definitely should order whatever sort of whatever sort of cold protection that the company offers, because your plant will not arrive healthy or even alive if you do not. Trust me, learn from my mistakes. So I went ahead and I purchased that winter protection for this plant, especially because of the price of this plant. For those of you who don't already know, this is a very expensive plant that I finally have the means to purchase this plant. So it means a lot to me that this plant has arrived so nicely. I can say that this leaf right here is a little bit, you know, it's bent. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this little piece off eventually, but not right now because I'm still enjoying this leaf. It definitely needs a drink. It is totally dry, so I'm gonna give it a drink and all of that in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna let this one chill out for a little bit. Not gonna repot it, just gonna give it a drink. Probably just kind of wash down the leaves a little bit and then just let it sit in some lighting for about a month, and then I will repot it at that point with some of my soil that I have ready for this guy. Alrighty, so this is the final product. This is what she looks like for a close-up look. She is so beautiful. Everything about the philodendron strawberry shake is just amazing. Like, there's just so much to love about this plant. So for me, like many other people, I'm sure, I absolutely love variegated plants, especially variegated philodendron like the pink princess. The pink princess is my absolute favorite plant, by the way, hands down. It is just my favorite. There's no contest in my mind. What I love most about the pink princess is, of course, the pink and green variegation. I just love how pink and green, two colors that just don't make sense, look so absolutely gorgeous on a single plant. So variegation is it's a big thing for me and for a lot of plant lovers, I'm sure. So what really makes the strawberry shake that much more special to me is the fact that this plant can produce so many different colors. It can produce greens, it can produce creams, it can also produce some reddish undertones as well as yellow undertones. So that's 4 different colors that this one plant can really put out, just depending on the variegation and on the stability of the plant and the maturity of the plant. So that is a really big staple for me. I also really think it's cool that the stem is red. It's like a dark, deep red, yet it puts out colors such as these. It's a lot different than other variegated plants like the Monstera albo or the Thai constellation. For example, you can tell a lot about what the leaf is going to look like based off of the stem with those plants. But with this one, you really can't tell because it's red. You know, it's very like a dark red, and yet it produces all of these colors. So it's a really cool, mysterious plant in my opinion. It's also really cool because if you look at the backs of the plants, you can see this dark red vein that just strikes down the middle like that. And that's also really cool, a cool staple of this plant. So there is a new leaf coming in, as you can see right there. So that's going to be really exciting. Can't wait for that one to unfurl. I'm really excited to see what colors this plant is going to produce. Like I said, it's sort of like a mystery because you just don't know what the next leaf, like what type of variegation the next leaf is going to produce. You know, it might be more red, or it could be cream, it could be green, or it could be yellow. You just don't know. So that's what I really appreciate about this plant. It is one of my favorites. I'm so happy that I have it. It is a wishlist plant. I previously owned a cutting of it and it just wasn't the right time to own something so expensive. But now I have a full plant of it and I'm so excited. I couldn't be more stoked. I will go ahead and let this one acclimate to my environment for about a month, and then I plan on checking out the soil to see if it needs to be repotted or just leaving it alone. It really just depends on how the plant is doing at that point. So I'm so excited to show you guys updates about this one. I promise you the updates will be rolling in as soon as possible. But for now, this is her. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I was so happy to unbox this plant with you guys. I can't wait to give you guys a lot of updates on this plant as the plant matures and starts to acclimate as well. So stay tuned if you're interested in those videos. And if you're interested in more planty content, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!